Hi, I'm Caleigh. I'm the founder of Models with Minds, and today we're here with Alexandra Dvoark. She's a model, she's worked with public school and also worked with free people. She's incredible, and she's going to be sharing something very personal with us today. Her experience as a model, working in an industry that's really mostly focused on how you look and not really who you are as a person.
Yeah, so modeling can definitely be one-dimensional sometimes. You know, you go into a casting and you're chosen for your look or you're not. It's a yes or no, and you leave and that's about it. Many times, honestly, most girls, all women, have something else to share, to bring to the table, sort of their full picture of who they are. And I'm actually noticing a switch in modeling now, where even if it's more about their health than about being super skinny and partying, or it's really about the model and their personality, like they can be bubbly and fun and that comes across, and you want to get to know the model behind just the photo.
Yeah.
So I do see a switch, so I'm happy to be hopefully a part of that switch.
Yeah. Is that in the casting process or also in the jobs that you're doing?
I think it's actually becoming a part of the casting process. Casting directors are looking for girls who have a story or girls who have a personality beyond just being, you know, maybe beautiful. Right. Yeah, so that's definitely something I'm noticing.
Yeah, so you are feeling maybe a little bit more comfortable?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's taken me probably up until the last month or two, and not just being sort of, you know, the one-dimensional model, because there is a lot more to tell.
So, with that, do you want to tell everybody?
I'm a cancer survivor, and I was diagnosed as a teenager, and it's been a very long journey now to a point where I finally feel comfortable talking about it. Really only the people closest to me who were with me during my darkest moments sort of knew about it. Yeah. And everyone in my new life after I sort of became more healthy and functional, it really wasn't something that I brought up. I didn't want to be defined, and now that I feel, okay, now I'm not defined by that, and I do feel very healthy and good, and hopefully I will be for a very long time. Now I feel like, okay, now I can go back and see, like, how can I help other people who were going through the same thing realize that they can get through it and come out the other side healthier and stronger and more themselves. So that's really my mission in wanting to talk about it.
When you tell people that you're a cancer survivor, how do you do that, and what are some of the reactions that you've gotten?
It is just the strangest thing.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, because it's such a serious thing that you can't really casually drop it without making the person feel uncomfortable.
But do you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I want to be able to say, like, oh, by the way, this is me. I'm good now. Like, it's all good. No worries. But you really can't drop it that casually, and then people sort of don't know how to respond because they care, but they get awkward and uncomfortable. So I just sort of, I honestly just didn't say it for a very long time. Like, I just didn't say it. Yeah. And like, people didn't know, and I'm sure some of my friends now in New York still don't know, and only now I've become more open about it, and it is just me, and how could someone really know me if they don't know that about me? Because it's such a giant part of who I am. So now I'm cool with it, but it takes a long time to get to that, at least for me, to get to that point.
When it comes to cancer, it's a really heavy topic for a lot of people to handle or to talk about. When you were finally healed and you were okay, what was that transition like?
Actually really difficult. It's what, as someone who was ill, it's what you want. That's all you dream about, is being okay. But I really had mentally prepared for things not to be okay. So then all of a sudden you have survived and you kind of need to go back into society, but you're a completely new person.
In talking about your old and your new self, how would you say that you've changed?
I mean, you grow up in an instant, honestly. It really was a lonely, isolating experience, and that's also why I want to talk about it now, because I don't want anyone to feel alone in it while it is a lonely experience, and somehow to find a way for these people to connect. That's the sort of crazy thing about post-cancer life. You do end up finding, you know, the silver lining, and it's just who I am now, and I am like this strong, confident person.
And do you find that this experience also helps you with modeling? Because modeling can be extremely challenging, mentally, emotionally, sometimes physically.
Yeah, no, absolutely, because as you know, with modeling comes a lot of rejection. You have to be said no to a lot before you're said yes for the one amazing job. So taking that kind of rejection is, somehow it's okay. I don't mind it, so I can sort of roll with the punches and keep going. So in that way, it has helped a lot in terms of just confidence, and I know who I am, so it's not going to break me if I'm said no to. You know, So yeah, I do feel like this solid sense of foundation that I can just sort of build from.
I think you have an incredible story,
Thank
thank
you
you so much for sharing it with all of us here at Models
Thank
with
you for
Minds.
having me.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.